Now I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to play Clown side with a live gameplay. This is just a random match. Some of it will be humans, some of it will be bots, and people will backfill because that's how we have to do it right now with so limited people actually playing Killer Klowns. I'm going to show you how the objectives work. I'm going to show you how abilities work, how weapons work, why you should maybe choose cocooning over clownality or vice versa, and how a gameplay actually plays out when you play the clown side of Killer Klowns. But before we do that, welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Speeders. If you're new to the channel, I am Old Head Gaming. If you want to stay up to date on all the latest Killer Klown news, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for all horror ASM news. Now we're going to show you the match, and I'm going to give you as much information during the match, and what didn't occur I filled in thereafter at the end, so stay around for some additional tips before we close out the video. Now let's go to that Killer Klowns match. So this is what it's like playing Clowns, a live looking. 6 tips. One of the first tips to do is play with weapons you like. Now I have the gun. I never changed it because I've been playing matches. The shotgun is terrible. It is the worst weapon in my opinion in the entire game, but it is good for one thing and one thing only. And that is for reinforcing. Now the best weapon in the game, in my opinion, is the popcorn gun. Has good range and a ton of damage, and the closer you hit them at, the more damage you will do. Clownalities are great when you want to just take someone off the map. Now the problem is we have no lackeys. I could have cocooned, but there's a lot of people, so I was afraid they were going to make a save. There's no save that comes from it. The only thing they can do is resurrect the survivor at that point. I'm also going to reinforce the boat here. Now all the objectives are going to start at 50%, as you can see here. The only good thing for the shotgun is that you can reinforce objectives really quick. Otherwise, it's absolutely terrible in actual combat, and it makes it really hard for survivors. Now, we don't have anything going with lackeys, which is bad. So I'm going to grab this cocoon right here, and we're going to start finding out where they're at. There's one straight ahead. I'm going to throw it because you can move faster with them not in your hands. Now I do. Oh, Slasher Cat saw me, no! Now I'm gonna have to sit out for 45 minutes. He used actually my favorite weapon as a human, which is the shotgun. Now, as you see, Hannah's using the cotton candy gun, much better weapon for 1v1 against actual survivors. The shotgun is really only good against the objective. It's really bad on survivors. So picking your weapon is a very important thing to do. I'm gonna spawn back in. There's the cocoon I threw before I died. I don't know if Hannah's gonna put it up. Yes, they're going to. We'll start getting some lackeys going because we don't have any.
Your first kapunami. Well done.
I'm gonna switch back to popcorn gun in case I run into anything, because I don't want to be using it unless it's on the objective. Finding the right class is going to be important as well. Now, the reason I'm choosing to go this direction is it'll split up where our lackeys are at. You get more production the more that are on, but you won't get any production if it's not active at all. So getting some cocoons on everything is important. Now, a lot of times it's important to have both someone working on cocooning as well as someone working on getting actual kills. There's pros and cons to both of those. As you can see, Hannah just hooked up a cocoon, which is really good. I'm gonna try to get one on this one because there is none. That way we start getting lackeys in this area, but it's really far, so I'll probably go and try to finish off this one. So there's a massive producing right in the middle of the freaking map. Now, if there's a person in front of me, we're gonna go in for the kill. We're gonna use LOL to heal, because there's only a limited amount. And we're just gonna do the clownality. I think that's the end of the match. Splat. Oh, there's one more left. All right. Now I'm going in this direction, and I'm activating my balloon dog. We'll see if we can find anyone. Oh. It heard someone. Oh, there they are. I see them. Balloon dog is leading me right to them. Goodbye. Thank you, Woof Woof. Your abilities start out on cooldown. The more you do, the faster they become by hanging up your... All right, we have one survivor left. Now, they can resurrect everyone. So we do have to be careful to guard the resurrection machine, which you will see... There should be a light for it. That you can actually... Up there it is, the blue one. I'm going to go to it now because I don't want them trying to actually activate it. So if it isn't covered, I'm going to close this up right now. Now, like I said before, the only good thing about the shotgun is locking things down. Right now, it's at 50%. We're gonna put that resurrection machine at 100%. And we're gonna, so that way it doesn't actually get used, or at least we would get notified if it's gonna be used. Balloon dog is almost back up, so I can go on the hunt again. It's finding the last person. Who's going for it? That's why we blocked it. This is why we blocked it. I'm gonna use LOL and try to haste up. Okay, some human tried to go back down. I'm actually going to go back and try to get the resurrection machine covered back up. And then I'm going to jump to wherever and Slay's at to try to support him. As you see, if I wouldn't have made this 100%, they would have been able to use it. Why protecting is a matter of importance. There's Slay. Bonk. I must have landed right on the survivor. And that's the end of it. That's how you play clowns.
More dead softskins than survivors.
One thing you didn't really get to see is how customization plays into it. Playing a clown, I did a video on customization, but I'm going to show you how that works, how that plays out. So picking the right weapon that's for you. Now, remember, you're going to need to level up, which as you can see from that match, I got 10,000 XP, which is an entire level in one fell swoop. So you can level up pretty quickly. I like Balloon Dog, as you saw how the tracking ability works. I will not recommend using the shotgun. There is some really good melee weapons that you can, but you're going to find out what fits. As you saw, people were using different abilities, different weapons, doing different roles. Playing clown is a lot of fun. We played 2 matches just now. One is a survivor, one is the clown, and both sides are really entertaining. Now, remember that every time you complete all 4 of the hooks of the cocoons, you're going to get a knockoff to the clown apocalypse that will lead to a chance of closing down the amount of chance of survivors. And remember that there is pros and cons to how you want to handle downing survivors. Like, I could have cocooned them and hung them up, but you do leave that downtime and there is a chance of survival. So for example, if a human has a knife on them or a sharp object, they can just cut themselves out and you don't have that, but you won't be able to hook them up either. So you gotta weigh how you want to play it. I just went for clownalities because I was like, I'm going to kill them off, send them to the screen where they're trying to support their teammate. And then I had already backed up, as you saw, when I went to the resurrection machine and kept it cocooned. So that way they couldn't get that last heal by Rowan. Let me know if you have any questions, though, about playing clowns. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.